What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Tesla video. We got big things to talk about today, especially we got to address the European market here. Tesla could be tapping into this massive market, but one big thing is really stopping the car manufacturer from going the green light and really pushing themselves to become even bigger. And we also will be talking about how Tesla is trying to get as much nickel as possible, because nickel is such a rare material right now, especially how everyone's trying to use nickel for batteries. It makes it more denser, makes it more better, and it's easier to use. And obviously nickel is a major shortage right now. Some people even call it the gold of the 21st century because everyone is trying to get batteries, everyone's trying to get nickel. It's like a massive mess. Like the nickel mines right now, those stocks are going up massively because of this. So first things first, let's talk about how Tesla can't be tapping into a $360 billion market in Europe. But one of the biggest reasons why they are not doing it is because of their service. Now, I want to address this as well because service for Tesla is pretty lousy. Let's say you buy a Lexus, and let's say your Lexus has an accident or a pretty big problem with the engine, for example. You could easily just take it to the Tesla dealership and they'll fix it for you within like less than a couple weeks at most. And then your car is fully operational. With Tesla, it's a really iffy situation. If you get in a wreck with a Tesla, I've heard horror stories and videos of people needing to send their cars to like a Tesla repair shop, and it takes them several months to get the car fully repaired. In my opinion, that's a pretty massive turnoff, and a lot of individuals just simply don't like that. And I think Tesla right now is addressing this problem. They're trying to open up more service centers and also even open up like a fleet of vans, meaning that if you have a small problem, maybe like tire rotation check, or maybe you have like a small piece of paint chipped off the side, you could actually call one of those guys. They'll come over and fix everything for you, like a small little minivan of repairs. But if you have anything pretty big, you got to go to a Tesla service repair shop. And here's the thing, even third-party repair shops have a very difficult time in repairing Teslas because the parts being ordered from Tesla, it takes forever to get there. So it's not because they're really slow in repairing it. The third-party companies and also repair shops, they have to wait a really long time to even get a single Tesla part. So there's these massive shortages, and people are really scared about this. And if you also check out this major Bloomberg statement, there is a car company fleet in Europe that actually service a lot of different veteran premium automakers like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and they have several different cars. And the reason why they don't really sell Teslas isn't because Teslas are bad. In fact, they're getting a lot of requests for Teslas. It's because of their servicing team, and they wouldn't really buy it. So this is why a lot of these massive fleet operators and these massive car companies that have a lot of different cars, or they lease it out or they rent it out to other individuals, they wouldn't actually buy a Tesla because of the service problems. They would much rather get, like, for example, a Mercedes-Benz AMG, because if somehow there's an accident, they could get it repaired and fully operational really quickly, whereas Tesla would take a really, really long time. So it's really freaking a lot of individuals out. And there's another one. You do have a really big chemical company called BASF SE. They also said that Tesla couldn't be options for their 50,000 German employees until Tesla establishes a really good service network. They feel like Tesla right now is kind of inappropriate because they don't really have this good network. Now, you see the problem here. There's a lot of massive companies, major fleet operators. They'll love to get Tesla. They'll love to get the vehicles. But here's the thing. There's really bad service in other locations. I mean, here in the US, in a domestic country, if you get in the accident with a Tesla, and let's say the sides are really dented, it's going to be a really hard time for you guys to get that repaired. And I think Tesla knows this, and they're spending millions and millions of dollars constantly trying to get these repair centers up and running. Tesla has a really weak service network in Europe and also other areas. And they also said that the car manufacturer has refused to offer bulk discounts when someone tried to buy like hundreds of vehicles. I think Tesla should have some leniency here because that's almost like a tradition. Let's say you want to order a bunch of vehicles from Tesla, like 500. Might as well offer them like a 5% discount. I think that's pretty appropriate, but I think the reason why they don't really do that is they're just trying to keep it as cookie cutter as possible. Just whatever price is on the paper is the price you pay. But here's the thing, you do lose out on a ton of customers. You don't really get to build relationships. And keep in mind that other major companies right now in Europe are making electric vehicles as well. So I feel like Tesla really needs to somewhat change up the business model here. I really want them to improve their service centers. I really want them to maybe offer bulk discounts, etc. That will be pretty nice as well. So Tesla, if they could fix all this, which they really are right now, they may be able to tap into this $360 billion market in Europe. And that just sounds super appealing to me. Tesla right now is also poised to become a technical advisor at this massive mine in New Caledonia. This is the Goru mine, and this is a massive nickel mine. And the reason why Tesla is so obsessed with nickel is because last year they announced the 4680 battery cells. It really did impress a lot of individuals because the 4680 battery cells are a lot denser and it uses a ton of nickel. And right now, nickel is in such a shortage that the standard range Model Ys and the Model 3s would not be using nickel in their batteries, but instead iron, because it's in such a major demand. They can't even get their hands on enough nickel right now. So right now, Musk is trying to lead their company to acquire as much nickel as possible. I think this is an extremely smart move. I may even make a whole separate video about Tesla batteries, factories, and also the 4680 battery cells, and also the nickel mines. This is a really big thing because a lot of individuals and a lot of car companies are simply focusing on trying to make the cars themselves, whereas Tesla is focusing on a more important issue, which is the materials to make those cars. And since batteries are the most expensive part and the most important part of the batteries, well, they're going for this market, and if they could somehow dominate it, they could definitely make a load of cash. And this is one of the biggest nickel producers in the market. This is the Goru mine. And Tesla will essentially become a technical advisor and get probably some stakes in this mine as well. Tesla is so desperate to get nickel right now. Nickel is such a critical component of their 4680 battery cells. This is one of the most highly anticipated batteries for some of the most highly anticipated vehicles, like the Cybertruck, the Semi, and also the Tesla Roadster. Tesla's 4680 battery cells are currently in pilot production at the Roadrunner facility in Fremont, California. It's pretty big, and they should be building a dedicated production site in Berlin, and also start battery production in Nevada as well, and maybe even creating a gigafactory in Indonesia to start cranking out the 4680 battery cells over there, but most likely for Indonesia's massive nickel reserves. So we're seeing some major things with Tesla. I'm really curious. But what I really want to see from Tesla recently, especially for 2021, is definitely improve their service centers, because a lot of individuals have been complaining. I buy a Tesla, I get into a small accident, and it takes me months to get the car repaired. Whereas if I buy a regular car, like a gasoline powered vehicle, or maybe like a Lexus or a Mercedes, I could get it repaired at my dealership within like less than a week. So you get the idea here. It's pretty frustrating for a lot of individuals. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe for more Tesla videos.